to Courtney's Great Cooking Show. Today I'm going to be making fresh bruschetta. So first, my mom already cut off the stems of this basil right here. So I'm going to put it in a little bunch, and I'm going to take my knife and just cut it into little strips. That's how you get it small and fast. So like if you just cut it one leaf at a time, it would just take a really long time. So you want to go in a bunch, squeeze them together, and then cut. I'm going to finish up this basil, and I will be right back to show you how to do the tomatoes. Bye. Hi, I'm back. So I cut all this basil with my mom. But now, since some of the pieces are huge like this, I'm going to rough chop it. Rough chopping is when you just kind of chop, but not like too hard. Well, hard, but like not in a certain way. You just kind of go with it and just get it a little smaller. Okay, I got that the best I could. So now I'm going to pour it into this bowl. I have to make sure that I don't make it go out of the bowl. Otherwise, it would be a mess, and I would lose a lot of my basil. So yeah. Okay, so I got most of it off. I'm going to keep some on, because I can't get it all off. So now, my mom has cleaned some of these tomatoes, so I'm going to show you how to cut these. What you want to do is cut the bottom off, like this. If you want a lot of tomato, don't cut too thick, otherwise you'll lose a lot of your tomato, the good part. And then you want to cut off the top as well. Then, what you want to do is cut it into slices. Not too thick, but not too thin. Like, not paper thin, but not like thick like that. You want it to be pretty thin. Think I can get one more slice? Yeah. Okay. So now what you want to do is take your chunks and you want to cut it. If you want like triangles, what you want to do is go down the middle, turn it, and then go down the middle again. Just keep turning it and keep going down the middle, and then you'll get triangles. So I'm going to do some of those. But if you want cubes, you cut them just any way that you can get cubes. Like maybe if you're making like something like what I'm making, maybe you want cubes instead of triangles. I don't know why, but you might want it. So what you would do is you just cut it into slices, and then turn it, and then cut that into slices. Then you get cube-like things. So I'm going to finish cutting all of my tomatoes. And after that, I'll show you how you combine all the stuff together. And then, yeah. So I'll be right back. Bye. Hi, I'm back again. So I diced up all these tomatoes with my mom. There's a lot of tomatoes, and we already have some in the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in very, very carefully. And the reason I don't have to finely chop this, or whatever I did last time, is because you can control how big you make this. With basil, sometimes like you have big leaves and small leaves, so like the bigger you cut on the big pieces, that's how big you're going to get on the small pieces too. So you can't really control how big it is. Oops. I just got a tomato in the olive oil. Oh gosh. Okay, so what I'm doing is just pouring it in, and we have a lot of tomatoes. Oh, and the reason I'm wearing my pajamas at 8 o'clock in the morning is because today my class is having a feast at school. So we have to make something from our culture, and since I'm Italian, I'm making bruschetta. I don't like meat, otherwise I would make spaghetti and meatballs, but I'm not really a big fan of meat, so I'm gonna just make something with it. So right now, what I'm gonna do is just put my knife in the sink. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my olive oil, which has a tomato in it at the moment. I'm just going to pour it in here. Now I'm going to do 2 to 3 shakes of kosher salt. It's also coarse flake salt. So if the recipe says coarse salt, if you get kosher salt, it's the same. So I'm just going to do a few shakes. Perfect. And now I'm going to go get a spoon just to mix it. I prefer using big spoons when I'm doing this because it can like mix it around better. So I'm going to close that up. Almost. So right now I'm just going to move the bowl over here. Just get this cutting board out of the way. Sorry. So I'm just going to mix this tomato, basil, salt, olive oil mixture together. And then when I get to school, I'm going to have this and these lovely toasted garlic toast. So I'm just going to spread it on there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.